Hello everyone, Denise here. Today I am starting on my second color stitch for my crochet along. I obviously have been working slow, so this is my first section. This is the stitch that I use for my South Dakota blanket tutorial. I worked that up. I used about half of my skein of yarn. I'll show you. About half gone. I guess I can weigh it and then I'll know how much I have used. There's 7 ounces in this. So I'm gonna weigh what's left. So I know how much I used. It feels about half, so stick it on my scale here. 2.5, so I used a little over half. 2.5 ounces left out of 7 ounces. I figure I'll do each section about 6 inches. That will give me about 30 inches for my wrap. Oh my goodness, I'm not at 6 inches. Where am I at? 5.5-ish. Well, maybe I should work some more up. A little less than 5.5. Geez, I didn't measure it before. I have 5 grandchildren, so I want to divide it evenly. Yeah, I think I'll probably work a little bit. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 more rows of the stitch that I'm using for the first section, which is the garnet color. Yeah, I will do that. I don't have my garnet hook in here though, so I guess I can use my O-Fire that is September. I love this one. This is one of my absolute favorites from them. Blue is my favorite color, and this has sparkles in it. It is so pretty. It is one of my absolute favorites. So this is the one that I will use. I just need to work a couple of more rows of that because I do want each section to be about 6 inches, and also it will help me use up the yarn, and that's, you know, that's what it's all about. So I will just work and talk a bit. So the next section I'm going to do, I have in a previous video I had chosen my stitches that I wanted to do. Now the ones that I was rummaging through them and deciding what I wanted to do, I put an X by those, and then the 5 that I actually chose, I put a star by. So I wanted to divide up my stitches a bit so that they weren't like same looking. So I figure with my next section, I'm going to do the simple V stitch. Now that was a washcloth tutorial. How to make the simple V stitch washcloth. And that was the paying it forward for, oh, you can't see it right there. So you have a star by that. I put his first letter of his name there so that I know that it will be blue that I use, because his birthday is in September. The first one was a C, and I put that right there on that tutorial that I used the stitch for that. So I'm going to use the simple V stitch washcloth. That's just it's just a V stitch. If you've ever done a V stitch, it's the most simple one that you can do. And it's multiples of 2. So I figure when I'm done with my section here, what I'll probably do is go along on my work and put just do a row of single crochet and make sure at the end of it my multiple is 2, which it should be, because it is right now. So I just have to make sure that it is, and then I'm just going to go ahead and start doing the V-stitch after that. The next one, I think I will do the cluster stitch, which is Or maybe I'll do the Trinity next. I want to separate them so they don't look the same. So the herringbone stitch doesn't look like anything that I've already chosen. 2 double crochet cluster is what I'm going to do. Probably next. Trinity and then herringbone. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So after my symbol V, I'll probably do the 2 double crochet cluster, which is also a washcloth spa cloth. I'll probably do that and then do Trinity, and then the last one probably the herringbone. Yeah, yep, I'll probably do that. So how are you guys doing? How far are you? Are you getting going on yours, or are you being slow like me? Because I literally have been enjoying the summer. I've been doing a lot of things, but you know, it's not stuff that you see on the channel. I have my pattern for my sweater. I think it's going to be really fun. A lot of ways that you can make it different and create your own beautiful make. It's not even like, okay, follow this strict, rigid pattern. It's like a recipe for you to fine tune it to what you need. I think it's going to be really cool. I've already made a couple of the small ones. I'm going to be working on about a 5T soon, and I've also started one for myself. So yeah, I mean, you can make it any size. So I am fine-tuning the pattern right now, making sure I have all the things correct. When I write things down, you know, when you're human, you make mistakes. So I've been correcting all my mistakes and whatnot and getting that worked up. I have another sweater worked up already. So I am starting the sweater that fits me. And then when I get her measurements, I will start the one that's going to be around a 5T or a size 5 for a child. But yeah, I'll have to give you a sneak peek of that sweater so that you can remember. I don't know if I have it in here. I may not have it in here. And like magic, here it is. So this is some yarn from Temu. I love this stuff. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. I will have to try to remember. I feel like it was $10 and you got like, I don't know, six balls of it. This took less than 2. This is about 12 months. I fine-tuned it to her size. So this is the front, this is the back. I put 4 buttons on it, so it would be easier to put on and off her head, and it would be nice around her neck. I really like this yarn. I really like this yarn a lot. I made fingerless gloves out of this on a previous video. I use them a lot. It's a cotton yarn. Anyway, that is the sweater that I am currently making for myself with mandala ombre yarn, which I got a lot of, and my husband gifted me a bunch, and I got some in a swap, and so I need to start using it up. I need to start using all of my yarn up, because that is why we buy it, right? To use it. It is not decoration. I keep telling myself it's not decoration, even though I enjoy it as such. Oh my gosh, I am struggling. So simple V-stitch is what I'm going to do next for my next section. I will post a picture in the Facebook group. I will link that below. else was I going to talk about? Yeah, I don't remember. Just enjoying the summer. Are you enjoying your summer today? It is nice and cool here. I did yard work, and I'll probably go sit outside for a while because I really enjoy that when the yard is done. You can probably hear my birds cooing. Our birds cooing, they're not mine. They're racing pigeons, homing pigeons. And if you don't know about them, they can be taken hundreds of miles away if you have trained them properly, and they will fly back home. They were used many, many years during war times to send messages. So they are, I think they used to be called carrier pigeons back then. But yeah, they are cooing up a storm. They love this weather as well. We make it rain, which is super exciting, especially since I just mowed. So I'm going to keep working on this row and probably one more until I get to the 6-inch mark. And then I'm going to take the blue and I am going to do a row of single crochets to just give my V-stitches a baseline to go from. And then I'm going to work simple V-stitch for another 6 inches, which probably won't take long because simple V-stitch is really quick to work up. If you've never done it, give it a whirl. I will copy what I put in the first video, and I will link all of the Paying It Forward Fridays below, and then you can go check out what I'm talking about. The simple V-stitch is May 2023 is when I did that one. So yeah, I am enjoying making and designing. It's a lot of pressure taken off of me to not do 2 tutorials a month with the Paying It Forward Friday. It takes the pressure off of me so that I can do other designs, which I really, really enjoy. I think I'm debating whether to continue the Paying It Forward Friday as a series or just every once in a while, every few months or something, doing that. So while I love making videos and sharing with you and doing the things that I do, which I will continue to do, I may drop down my Paying It Forward Friday to every once in a while instead of every month. Okay, I am at 6 inches, so I'm going to cut my yarn here. The burgundy yarn, I'm going to cut it, give it a length so I can weave in the end. I will reweigh it, even though it probably didn't use very much to do that. So I'm at 2.2 ounces. It used a 0.3 of an ounce. I am joining in the blue. The blue color is navy. That is going to be my sapphire color for September. So to join in, I'm just leaving off on my last stitch here and then pulling through. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna do a single crochet row, making sure at the end I have an even amount. So I'm just going to go into each stitch, each double crochet and each single crochet. And that is the plan. So once I get down to the end, then I will start my simple V-stitch. And then I will work that for 6 inches as well. So I'm going to keep working on my blanket. You keep working on whatever you're making. Remember to post in the Facebook group on the thread if you want to be entered into the drawing for the giveaways. I will talk to you soon. I have a video coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Lots of other things coming up. So until next time, guys, bye.